Alright, I decided to stream last minute. Decided to do a road to riches. Why a road to riches? I'll explain in a second. I'm still in Colonia, in boring old Colonia. Please don't be upset with me that I said it's boring Colonia, because it is boring Colonia. There really isn't much to do except explore. Now, it's great if you were an explorer, but it's not if you like to do lots of other things like combat and power play and etc, etc, etc. Now, I'll be using the SS 42. 42 is the answer to all things in the universe, according to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So here we are in Colonia still. Why are we still in Colonia? Because for some reason I still have hope that they might do colonization, and I want to grab up some territory up here, form a little hub for the Order of the Dragon. What is the Order of the Dragon? The Order of the Dragon is my squadron. If you are not in the Order of the Dragon, shame on you. One of the best things about the Order of the Dragon is its emblem. It looks freaking fantastic. Fantastic on your ship. The Order of the Dragon. Our motto: we like to go fast. That's right, we like to go fast. So we're going to do a little bit colonization. Hey Mark, what's going on, buddy? We're going to do some, not colonization, we're going to do some exploration. And the reason I chose Road to Riches, okay? A lot of people are going to Spanish, and they're clicking on Expressway to Exomastery. That's great. Do that. Road to Riches is this. It has high metal content worlds, water worlds, ammonia-like worlds, earth-like worlds, all in one search. So when you're going to these systems, even tells you what's there. Like this one has 2 water worlds. This one has a water world and ammonia world. Water world, earth-like world. So you can actually go to these systems and scan, and that's what you're going to find there. So it has more than just the typical Stratum Tectonicus. Now, the reason I chose this one too, because Stratus Tectonicus is going to be on high metal content worlds, so more than likely I'll find them there. So we are going to do some scanning, and about the only thing you can do in Colonia is do some scanning, right? I'm sorry to say. It's pretty boring. And maybe we'll find some good territory to claim if and when they actually bring colonization here. Now I want to tell you, the gang at Galtia, hats off to you guys. You guys are very organized. It's I like organization. I like when people put things together. Shows good management skills. If I could, I'd hire you guys for some kind of role in an executive position in a company. But seriously, I've seen slop, and I've seen good management, and you guys are really good. They're doing a good job, and hopefully they don't mess up your inspiration and your movement towards Sajay. I think you're moving more towards Sajay. Colonia's off to the left a little bit, so it's not really in the path of Sajay. But you're moving up to Sajay, and hopefully you'll find your way here also. We don't know. I'm hoping Sonic Boom 07. Shit to you too. So we're trying to find, we're doing Road to Riches instead of doing the normal thing that we usually do. We're doing Road to Riches. Hold on, I can't hear the, I'm having problems with my hearing right now because my ears are stuffed up. I have an infection. And so I can't hear myself, so I gotta check the volume and make sure everything's working right. Let me see. Looks like everything's working right. But well, we're still in Colonia. I'm thinking maybe Sunday night, going back, Sunday night Eastern Standard Time, going back to the bubble. I miss doing colonization. I miss doing power play. Specifically mining for merits. I like mining for merits. You know, say what you will. I like mining for merits. Okay? Now, Road to Riches is good because you see how I'm scanning high metal content. Stratus Tectonic is more often than not is going to be on high metal content world. So I'm kind of doing all of them at the same time. So if you want to do a multi-purpose kind of, like, see, this one has a biological of 1. It could be Strat, or it could be our friendly neighborhood bacterium. More than likely it's going to be Strat. So I'm actually going to write this down. Why? So I don't double up. I don't think I've done this system. No, I haven't. Anyway, so if you want to do exobiology, do exobiology, but it gets boring. So let's do some everything. So this one will have Earth-like worlds. It'll have ammonia worlds. So we're gonna scan everything, right? We're gonna scan everything. B1846. A3 has a 1, so that's probably Strat. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll go down and take a look. And the way to do that is maybe start my ED. I've silenced ED Copilot completely. She drives me nuts, talking too much. So completely shut her down. I'm in Colonia 2, no colonization and power play here sucks. Says Sonic Boom. Yes, it does, Sonic. I am so sorry about that, buddy. It is a boring place. It is a boring place. I want to get out of here, but it takes 18 hours to get out of here. So, you know, the thought of jumping the squadron carrier again brings no joy to my bones. None whatsoever. No joy to my bones.
To initiate the download, say download updates anytime at your convenience after
Let's see.
You have missing keybinds that are required for course plotting.
So we're gonna do everything we can, right? In hopes of, we're just missing one more planet. Where are you? One more planet. Here we go. High metal content. They're all high metal. There's 12 high metal content. One thing about Colonia, let me tell you something, Sonic. One thing about Colonia, there is a lot of good real estate. A lot of good real estate. Seriously. There's a lot of good real estate. And like this one has 2120, right? Look at this Look at where the
Systems and
where's the
station
flag?
data
Where's the
has been
friggin'
updated.
flag? Well, the flag is not over anywhere, but
Outstanding. Check the warning messages in the voice log.
but it's
All
not over
systems are
anything, so you can't
operational.
land on the
I am now
planet. I wish one day they
transferring
make this
airship AI
goddamn
interactions to Progress
landable.
next.
Gravity is only 0.64. Why I don't understand why we can't land on the planet. The atmosphere is surface pressure is below 1, so that's good. Why can't we land on this? Makes no sense. So the flag over, it has 3 in orbit. But over here you got a 5, 6, and a 6, so it makes a good place to be, somewhat. Okay, so let's go and look at A2 and A3 because I think they might have some. There might be something there. Let's see. About the only thing you can do in Colonia is explore. You know, one thing, and if FDev is listening, I think Galnet Queen listens to my stream and my channel. I think she's in my Discord too, because I wrote down this is boring. No landing for you, 2 weeks. What do you mean 2 weeks? Come into chat because I can't hear you. I can't hear what the hell you're saying. Oh, you are in chat. Yo. What do you mean 2 weeks? No landing for me, 2 weeks.
The joke from Seinfeld. No soup for you, 2 weeks.
No soup for you, 2 weeks. Yeah, so the Galnet Queen says, "Oh, I'll hang around a little bit." I think she knows something we don't. I don't know. And I think she does listen to my stream. She's fond of me because she likes when I curse. Basically, she says, here's what you can do. You can do this. You can do that. Check out the real estate. Search for a place you want to colonize. Stake your claim. But I forgot. I haven't done the Road to Riches in a while, so tell Kix what I'm doing. But Road to Riches, Kix, has everything. Okay, Road to Riches has high metal content world, water world, earth-like world, ammonia world in the system. So, like when you're doing an Earth to Riches, not Earth to Riches, Road to Riches. When you're doing the Road to Riches, it has all those planets there. So you can, you probably. They're going to be good colonizable systems also. Yeah, I know. What can you do? It's bacterium. Did anybody discover this one? We're looking for Strat, but let's see what this talkative software says. Bacterium, it's not worth anything. 1.9 million. Alright, let's go to the next one. A3. Yeah, it doesn't say first footfall. But first footfall, it says in system map. Let's see. It'll say in system map, so I'm here. Yeah, the Fusitol had first footfall. Fusitol. So, oh well. Yeah, I know, but here in there's nothing else to do here in Colonia, so I guess you land, you kick rock around, you do stuff that normally you don't do in the bubble. There's nothing to do. Sonic Boom says, "Hey Grimold, good evening. My current activity in Colonia is engineering all different kinds of weapons, all engineers within one jump, testing and terminal persecution ops level of hard." Okay, good for you. They did make some changes. The NPCs are a little bit harder. I've noticed. Like normally, I can cut through them pretty fast, but now it's not that way. So I don't know what to tell you. And there's a lot more of them. They swarm early. Like I'm just getting into the goddamn ship, and they just start swarming. So they start swarming early, which is okay. I enjoy it, but I'm just letting you guys know.
That's the operation.
Yeah, operations. I got 2,000 Mercoin, but what to do with them, I don't know. Maybe I have another. Maybe I'll engineer the T11. Make the cargo racks for the T11, so I don't have to swap in and out all the time. You know, the one thing I hate is swapping. I hate swapping. I just don't like it. And then somehow I ended up deleting my Panther Clipper last time. Now they give it back to me, thank God. But I hate swapping. I really hate swapping. Especially working on plasma accelerator thermal conduit on hull tank, and trying not to cook modules at the same time, but damage is insane. Yeah, I guess.
Still got on the lookout one. I don't need the ground ones.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing engineering. I really don't.
You can't pin them. If you can ground them.
Yeah.
Fine. Why do I care about them? I mean, I'll probably.
Yeah, so if you're listening, FDev, we need to pin engineers, man, even the ground ones. And it has to be multiple. We've got to pin the experimental. That's stupid that we can't do the experimental. We got to go back to the goddamn engineer. I mean, how many times do we have to go to the engineer to pin to get the experimental done? It needs to be overhauled. You guys need to get on top of that. Okay, it's still bacterium. This says not much. Type unknown. Ooh. It doesn't know what it is. I wonder what it is. Does anybody have first footfall on this one? Let's see. Let us see. Unknown to me, yeah, but yeah, somebody already has first footfall. So they should have updated the. Well, let's go see what it is. Let's go see. It says unknown. It might be the highest paying one. No, but they're all that way. Like they all have a 19 million, but the bacterium always pays the least. There is a 19 million bacterium. It was very rare. So the only thing you can do in Colonia is explore. For those who love to explore, congratulations. You have a virgin place to go and explore. Untouched by power play, untouched by colonization. Do I think there's going to be colonization in Colonia right now? No. I'm more inclined to believe it's not going to happen. But I am leaving 3 unengineered nothing accounts in Colonia. I'll be able to do at least 3 systems. 2 will have dodecs. So we'll see. If they actually do like they did in the bubble and have a trailblazer ship. Hopefully they do. We just need 1 trailblazer ship. Everything's close by here, so you don't need a million trailblazer ships.
Don't make a mess of it. Friggin' tier 1 failure. I quit. It's too much.
Yeah. Probably unknown to me because I've scanned a lot since I've been here. About 20 or so new biological flora, right? So I've got new stuff. Here we go. This is teal or something. Bacterium is teal. I've scanned this before. Teal. Cerberus. Well, let's. I'm here. Why as well scan it. Oh, got my Dominator. Let's get the CG out. I'm using the CG suit that they gave us. Thank you very much. That's something very, very useful. You know?
Yeah, I like that armor. That was epic. That was really good food.
Yeah, that was a good reward. This time around, the reward was good. It was too far away for. They should have given us a 7. I really do think if you completed all 4, I think we should have gotten a 7. You know? At least 1 7. Or at least give us the chance to bring up a 7 in the Merc coin system. So we can actually just engineer a 7. I want to get more than 368 on my T11. How much would that be? 30% of 120. That'd be over 400, dude. That'd be over 400 on T11 if we had a engineered 7. Believe it or not. Now this system only has this system maybe upscaled and Rhino raids on mining settlements. I'm not. I have very low expectations, Grimwald. I really do. I have very, very low expectations. Because if they can't do anything different on the surface, like a new thing to mine, okay? Because that means they have to change the whole galaxy. Every mineable planet, every planet that has a geological spot, they have to change. Okay, but those geological spots have things like, this is my point that I was saying, and it makes them no money if we could interact with those things that we shoot off the spouts. You know, those are materials, iron, cobalt, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. Those are materials, and we can shoot it off with our gun, but we can't interact with them and pick it up and put it in our backpack, right? Like you can in other games. In this game, we have to use our SRV and run over it. So what can they do with mining besides just doing raw material gathering? And newsflash, you can do that in your T11. You go to a metallic ring, you're mining for plat, or you go to you can go to any, you can go to metal rich ring and mine other things. You can actually do surface mining, and it'll give you the raw materials you need for your your engineering. So you don't need to go on the surface of a planet and do any mining. So unless they're doing something different, which I don't think they are, they're not going to add anything different to it. Pazuzu. So there's a million things they can do to the game to make it better. Like, you know, when we're going to raid a settlement, why don't we find weapon stash? We're going into the command center, we don't find the weapon stash. Okay, so instead of going to find the weapon stash at the local station, we're in a command center. They should have weapons in that command center. Okay, where are all the security guards putting their weapons away? In what location? Were they going to sleep with it? Like it's their baby? So we should be able to have that in those settlements. I don't know why I'm turning black. Too many people in Colonia? I don't know. Sorry, not my fault. So there's no weapon stash. There's no other things that we can pick up there. We can't pick up like off a body. We can't pick up anything off the body of a NPC, right? Okay, she's not responding. Shit. We can't pick up anything off the body of the NPC. There's nothing. All we're doing is raiding so we can get materials, and we can. And this has been for the last 5 years, right? Yeah, this is fucked up. The actual executive is not working. Sorry, guys. Not my fault. It's just dead. Come on. So there's a lot of... I don't think the mining rhino is gonna be useful. It's just another toy you can buy and put in your toy box. That's why my last video was Rhino, cash grab or what? I actually think it's a cash grab, because are you actually going to go to the geological sites and shoot up the geological sites? What kind of mining are you going to do in the geological sites besides raw materials? And how many of us need raw materials at this point? Right? So yeah, probably a brand new player needs raw materials. You know, he probably needs raw materials because, you know, he needs raw materials because he's got to put his gun together, right? But do I need raw materials? Now, mind you, I'm gonna get the rhino. I'll get the rhino for the sake of. I'll get the rhino for the sake of science, but I'm gonna buy the basic one, unlike the nomad. I'm gonna buy just the basic rhino and that's it. There's no sense in getting anything else. I like the color yellow anyway. If it's yellow, it's beautiful. Most of the loops have better than SE. To be honest, I have now played for 10 days and was a big skeptic before myself, but holy fuck, there's so much that I can ignore the bugs and do something else and it works. Ah, okay. Oh, come on.
There's no bugs. There's only features.
Yeah.
You gotta be positive. Think positive.
But you know, you guys don't forget this game is going on 14 years old right now. So is it 14? When did it start?
Forget when this one was released.
Yeah, it's about 14. So, you know, they're not expecting it to have be gangbusters like some kind of, like if Star Citizen actually went to beta, you know, it would be, oh fuck, Star Citizen, everybody would buy the game.
With more than 4.5 frames per second.
Yeah.
You'd pay enough to-
So, if it actually went to beta and it can guarantee 60 frames per second, you know, everybody would be going there. And no bugs.
The kids these days, if it's not at 120 or better,
Yeah.
the game's junk.
Yeah. So they're not really, and that's the thing. Would you, as a business owner, put money, millions of dollars, to revamp this game? It's 14-year-old game. So,
April 2nd, 2015.
you know,
That's when it was launched.
April 2nd, 2015. So, yeah, it's 11 years old, almost 12 years old, right?
I didn't think it was 15.
So,
Look at Pazuzu flexing on stuff he doesn't need to play.
well, I have a 12-inch dick. Oh, shit.
I'm amazed it actually runs on the new stuff.
Yeah, you don't need a very large computer for Elite Dangerous. Just a potato. You can run on a potato. This computer's. That's what's good about this. You don't need to have a very high-end computer to run this. Okay, so we're back. Thank you. So let's go and scan. I think we lost our ship. Yeah, here we go. We lost our ship in the sky. Since we're here, we'll scan it anyway. I don't need the money. Money's not an issue. There's not much to do in the game. Like Pazuzu said it right. It's an ocean of material, but it's not very deep. It's pretty shallow water. So there's a lot to do, but there's no depth, which is absolutely true. I guess that would be accurate. That would be very, very accurate. And our ship is gone. Grimwell says, funny story, I put shopping list together for a new system and then thought I'll sleep on it. The next morning, RAM price doubled. Oh, shit. You know what? I might just bring RAM home with me. Because this RAM is cheap here, man. I might just put it in a suitcase. This needs an auto dock, man.
Even I can dock that thing up.
No, I'm lazy. I need an auto dock.
I'm lazy.
No, I don't think so. I'm lazy. I need an auto dock. I need an auto dock. I mean, it's pretty easy to dock, but it's just you have to do it so many times. Fuck, you know. Okay, so we're done with this system. It's okay for colonization. Not the best. It's okay for colonization. But let's move on, since we're not here to scan high metal content planets. So I thought about this like about an hour ago, a half hour ago, and I said, you know, why don't I do Road to Riches? Because Road to Riches has everything. You know, it has the ammonia world, the water world, the Earth-like world, the high metal content, and high metal content will have. What happened? I disconnected. Sounds like I disconnected. Fucking internet. High metal content world will have Stratus Tectonicus, so why not? So doing the Road to Riches is not bad for, and colonization also. You find yourself some good systems, but I'm not gonna mark this one. I marked a few. I'm not gonna mark this one because it's not what I want. I want to be able to start a system somewhere landable. There's so many things I would do, man, in Elite Dangerous, but you know, I'm saving my ideas for a new game. Like the one that they have a flag on in the previous system that we just left. They have a flag over a high metal content world that you can't land on. So it's not letting you land there. Why? Why isn't it let you? The atmosphere is under 1, so that means it's normal atmosphere. Okay? The gravity is not is normal gravity. Why can't you land there? Why can't you put a colony there? You know, so it makes no sense to me. You know, I get it. If it was like a Venus and the place was toxic, had the sulfuric acid rain, I don't understand that, but it doesn't. Now, this might be a good place to go. Rocky body. Who knows? I've done more exploration in Colonia than any other place, man. Water world. Yep. Looks like it's circling a planet. Did it say scan complete? I didn't scan everything. Okay. Two icy worlds with rings. But the Queen of Galnet, she says, "Hey, don't leave." So maybe I won't leave. Did they genuinely fix the lighting in D? It still has the sun shining through the space station. That's so annoying. Who? Who? Galnet Queen? No, she's not the leader. No. Please be a joke, comrade. Don't joke. Let's see if we have Stratus on this one, and then we'll scan the water world. Overshoot. It'll be a million. I'm tired of talking what things I would change, but I really expected them to do, since remember we did the egg hunt months ago, right? We did the egg hunt. I fucking love the egg hunt. So you shot the egg, it fell down to the ground, then you interacted with the egg. You pressed the E button, and the thing went in your backpack. Why can't we do that with brain trees and crystalline structures and lava spouts and all this shit? Same shit. Yeah, so that would be a good place for PvP too. That would be fucking great.
Well, it is. It's fun as hell. It really is.
And you can add scavengers to come down and shoot you up if you're actually gonna go down and do those things.
Like to make sure your ship takes off.
So I don't know what they're gonna do as a. They're probably gonna have a CG when this thing comes out at the end of the month. What? How long do we have to wait? 3 weeks. We have to wait 3 weeks. But I definitely will take the Rhino for a road test. I'm gonna take the Rhino for a road test. Yes, I'm gonna run over a bunch of scavengers with the Rhino. She seems a lot more sturdier, so when I hit them, they should fly a lot further. Right?
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan
Can't talk mouthful peanuts.
Bacterium and stratum. Yep, I got stratum. See, I didn't even have to do Exo Mastery one, but I will do an Exo Mastery later. I've done like a billion already, 1.5 billion scanning. I haven't streamed because I thought it would be fucking boring to keep streaming me scanning Stratum's Tectonicus. You know, I like being with you guys. I like talking to you guys. I love you guys. You know, I wish I can hear your voices. I can't read the chat without having to slam into the planet. You know what I didn't put into this ship, dude? I didn't put the special hull so I can steep dive. Do a 75-degree dive. You know that it has a special hull, right? I didn't put that hull. Yeah, when you're outfitting your ship. Hey, there's Grimwald. Grimwald Gaming. 07, Commander. And he turns off his mic and earphones. Oh no, he didn't. He turned it back on. Ah, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah. So I thought it'd be boring, but you can't do a lot of scanning here, man. There's some systems that have like 30 something freaking bio signs. That's nuts. You can. That's all you have to do is. That's all you can do here is explore, I guess.
gear deployed.
Yeah, but Colonia, like I never went up to explore up that way. And it's just ridiculous.
No, it is a lot, man. It is. Even the planets, everything's different.
Yeah, like how are there so many Earth-like worlds? The water worlds I can understand being closer to the core, but whatever. The Earth-like worlds is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I explored out towards the outer rim. That's all I ever did since I played. When I explored.
Stratus Tectonicus. Peleus, no wonder.
And this is, I went up there, was it 2 weeks ago? Over 2 weeks ago?
Peleus is
That's the first time I was ever in Colonia since I put it in this game.
only 1 million. Yeah. Okay. We'll scan it anyway. No big deal. I'm actually more interested in seeing what kind of systems are colonizable here. Some good colonizable systems, it really is. If they actually did Colonia as a colonization spot, that's perfect. It's actually has a lot of Earth-like worlds, a lot of water worlds, it has a lot of rocky bodies. You can build a pretty good hub here, you know, to move out into the rest of the galaxy. It's a good place.
You happen to see that simulation of the various bridges people have been building?
Yeah, I did. It's pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of make
There'll be a bridge all the way out there soon.
Yeah, it'll be here soon, man, because they're organized. Galtia project, they're very organized. I gotta say, they have their own website, you know, and they're every 2,000 light years they build a hub. You know, they build like a little bubble. So they have, I think they have 3 so far. 3 bubbles. I'm pretty impressed. I'm very, very impressed, but I can't do colonization all the time. So if you notice, you know, even streaming, I can't do colonization all the time. So these guys are devoted. They really are. They're very good, actually. I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed because they did a lot of work, and they're not that far from Colonia. They're pretty close. I think 9,000 light years, but they can do that in a very short period of time. So yeah, and they are. If you go to their Discord, it's like bam, bam, bam. This one has this fleet carrier, go and unload here. This one has this. This one has this. This one has this. It's like they got the fleet carrier scheduled down, and then the offloaders help offload the fleet carrier in that system, so they can go and claim another one. They do a like I sat there looking at it. They do a system almost every 30 minutes or so. So
How many commanders?
there's a lot of people working on it. I don't know how many, dude. I think like 60 people. The last I heard. So they have a lot of people working on it. But it's good for them. I'm glad that I'm glad they're doing that, and hats off for them, man. I like when things are organized. I like when things are people participating. So good for them. Good for them. Yeah. So sooner or later they'll be up here, even if FDev does not decide to colonize this. But if they do, that means they took my suggestion, which was to use a megaship and colonize off the megaship. And it would have been better that way. Now, mind what I'm saying. If you colonize off the megaship, you form micro bubbles all over the place. No more chaining, no more daisy chaining. You go. You know, so this way you're leaving out all the space that other people can actually go and colonize, but you're forming micro bubbles. You could, if you did the megaship thing, and you can do micro bubbles at anywhere in the galaxy. So you can go all the way out to Beagle Point and have a station there, or Rainbow's End, have a station there, and colonize over there instead of daisy chaining. It would have been better that way. You rent it, let's say $5 billion to rent a megaship for 1 week or something like that. And it goes out to your system and it acts like a trailblazer ship. You offload materials you need, or you already have the materials. You know, you colonize and then it takes off. It'll tell you, hey, we're taking off in 3 days. Bye-bye. Okay? But that was my idea. That was like, and you form micro bubbles wherever you want to go. So this way you don't have to form a goddamn chain all the way up there. And you're building a whole bunch of T1s. That would have been a lot better. Because this way you would have seen where people really want to go. You would have seen new locations. You would have had locations in places you didn't know existed. Right? You would have had a colony in a nebula that you didn't know existed, somewhere really fantastic. So you go in and then you can go there and explore. Let me go there and explore. You know, let me go see what this place looks like. Alright, so this place for colonization, let's see what it looks like for colonization. We have a water world we gotta scan. Doesn't look that good. Colonization would not be good here. 4 ground settlements, 18 orbitals, but it does have a water world that we can go to and look at and admire. But my point with the mega ship was you bring your mega ship there, your trailblazer ship or whatever, you can colonize off of it, and it leaves. You got to build a hub because it's a temporary thing, it's a rental. It would be something that the whole squadron has to do because it would be expensive. Let's say 5 billion. So the whole squadron has to actually put money in and contribute to get that first system, right? And you wouldn't have to daisy chain all over the goddamn place. Where's the 5A?
Yeah, it'd be like a germination.
You know?
A seed.
Like a seed. You're planting a seed. And then they can actually colonize off that area, right? And then that would be developed better. It would be like a micro bubble. It would be developed better. They would be able to form different things. But also they have to have the engineers, the material traders. They have to have all that thing out there. And you have to be, and this is key, you got to be able to take your power play with you. Why can't you take your power play with you? I'm an agent. I should be able to, when colonizing, bring my power play with me. Okay?
That probably say this when you get a new base up and running. If you're in a PMS area, some other PMS will jump into it instead of yours.
Yeah. That makes no sense. It really makes no sense. It really makes no sense. I didn't think they thought that through. They kept power play where power play is, and then they kept, you know, colonization separate. They kept everything separate. I don't know. I don't think they thought that through. But they should let power play go with you, right? You're colonizing, you're an agent. Let's say, okay, let's just say it gives you a level. You have to be level 250 or something like that. Level 250 to be able to be a colonizing agent. So it gives you something to work for, right? Okay, you're a king, and in the Empire, and you're an admiral in Federation, but you can't bring the Federation or the Empire with you.
It's pretty common in games.
You know, so like I'm a king,
Stage and you have a speaker.
or even a prince. I'm a prince. I'm a king. I can't bring those with me. They don't control the system. So it's just, I don't know. Do I have to think of this or what? Because don't they think about these things when they're sitting there designing a certain module? I mean, I like colonization. Don't take me wrong. I love colonization, but you got to add the power play. if I'm colonizing a system, the power play has to come with me, right? The power play has to come with me, and so does the superpower. If I'm an admiral and I just colonized the system, what do you mean I can't? My superpower is not represented here, or what? What's going on? So only the minor faction that goes with you from, like the Dukes of Myken, they go with me wherever I colonize. Well, that made the Dukes of Myken larger than the Alliance, and pretty soon they'll be larger than the Empire and the Federation combined.
They're only 6 days. Larger
Yeah,
than
they'll have that very soon. Very soon. They'll be the largest power in the galaxy. The Dukes of Myken. All hail the Dukes.
everyone looks at the reports after each BGS.
You know, I'm sure they do. I'm sure that they're I'm impressed by it. Holy shit!
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But that would have been eliminated if they actually did this kind of colonialization, right? Where they just had micro bubbles all over the place, and you can take your power play, you can take your minor faction, you can take your superpower. I would have done that. I don't know. What's the big deal? I don't get the point. They wanted to colonize the bubble first. Well, they got their wish, but now it's turning into a monster. It's alive! It's alive! It's a monster, dude. The Dukes of Myken will be the largest superpower in the galaxy. Cause they'll be. Let's just face it, they're a superpower at this point. They got all the worlds. They got all the worlds. They're a superpower. They're growing every day, man. Seriously, when they're active, it's like one system every 30 minutes. Seriously. And they're doing really good. Galtia project is really successful. I think it's successful. I think they're doing great work. I think they're really. I like when people are organized. I really do. But let's see what we got. Is this colonizable? Not every system is colonizable, that's for sure. This is a water world. 18-0, see? 18 orbitals, right? But 0 landable. And the flag is over an ice world, so it makes no sense to be here. It really does. It's just the water worlds here. That's the only good thing. But they could have made that micro bubble into something fantastic, you know, like where the whole squad, the changes that they did. Squadron first, Vanguard first, with your own minor faction. Like your squadron is a minor faction, so they bring that back, right? That's the first thing. Then have the power play, okay? Then the colonization, so that you're taking your minor faction, your power play, and your superpower with you when you go colonize. And this way, you have everything there, right? Everything is there, so you can have. You can have different locations with Federation, different locations with, I mean, it's space. It's not like it's on a flat two-dimensional planet. It's space. It doesn't matter where it is. Yep. That's a very good thing. Yeah, the system scores sucks too, man. I don't know how they calculate that. But they don't calculate it by, mind you, they don't calculate it by um, population. They calculate it by how many structures you build, how many things you build. Really, how many orbitals and yeah, so it's not really by population. Which they should add a bonus for population or something, but I don't know why they don't. They should add some bonus.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
It is. And it's a lot of work for only 10,000. I mean, it's 10,000. Think about that. 10,000? Really? Who thought of that?
By 50%. Surface scan complete.
Yeah. It's not gonna. So what? I'm making 100 million a week. Who cares? If I get a billion, if I have a trillion credits, what can I buy with it? Nothing.
Yeah, you can't buy the stuff that gets into the highest power.
Yeah. So it's credits are useless. The materials are important, not credits. Credits are useless.
Baseline.
Yeah. I mean, you don't, it's not that important.
To the elite level.
Yeah. It's not that important. Once you can do a lead in a couple of days. You do a bunch of trading, you can do a lead in a couple of days. So
Yeah, like G5. I'm talking about G5 every
yeah. I know.
not the range stuff.
But like, no. But if that's why they don't do this, you can do a lead in a couple of days, man. By trading, you can do a lead very fast.
Yeah, elite traders.
And get open to Shinrada. That's not a problem anymore. I just don't know why they lowballed the payment. I really don't.
I think they've got a real
Hey Yanak, how you doing, buddy?
reluctance
What'd you say?
capacity to
Just for giggles, I did this when I went up to Randall one day. I let my
Frameshift
own
drive
one of my
charging.
brand new vaults run with a stripped down T8. It took her 2 hours to go from 0 to Elite 5.
Elite 5? Elite 5. Yeah, you can make billions now everywhere. You can make billions everywhere, man. It's not a big deal. I don't know why but the psychological effect of the 10,000 per point is it really has a psychological effect. It's saying that yeah, it's like you worked so hard to put the system together, but you're only getting 10,000 per point. It's just stupid. It really is.
About 16,000 tons per small base.
Like this guy, Lucian Antares, Tom, Secure Tom. I don't know if he's going to come to chat. But Secure Tom did 3 Dodecs. He built 3 Dodecs. Dude, 3 Dodecs.
That's like 500,000 tons.
Dude, 3 Dodecs. And it's only 15 points. A Dodec is only 15 points. So he's only getting 150,000 for a Dodec. Oh my god. So I feel sorry for him. But he did like 3 Dodecs. I'm like, oh my god. And he didn't buy them. He built them. He built them. He didn't pay to skip.
Yep, they were all built.
They're all built, dude.
Did he say it's free when he put down on a really crappy spot?
Yeah. Oh man, did I feel sorry for him? Seriously. Yeah, but
Pay to skip. We need more pay to skip.
yeah, pay to skip is
They, if they want to make money, they're gonna run out of shit like this. I'm sorry.
Or they'll invalidate every ship they've ever designed. But the power to
I've been saying this for months now. Let us buy a droppable Dodec up front, but not maybe 25. And you can drop a Dodec. That's let's face it, people can whine and cry. And it's an excuse to whine and cry. Just know that it's not
I think
changing
the rest
life.
of it.
You know, it's not changing you. They already have the game destroyed. Look at the map because of the 15 light year garbage. If they brought it on themselves, but people don't want to play, they'll pay for that donut once a month for a free drop. Because 60 some hours of hauling isn't fun.
No.
Well, they could get their pledge. You could pledge for an extra 12 months, pay up front, you get one a month. That goes on the books, goes to the report. And it looks good in the financials.
Yeah. So I'm not giving them ideas. That was my last idea.
I wrote a whole page like you could put it on the board.
Yeah, I did too. But then you get attacked. And then you get attacked. Oh my god. Do you get attacked?
When I found out, you know how in my old games before, that early days, you press J and you just teleport forward. Remember those?
I was gonna say when before, yeah, okay,
System scan
specifically this game,
complete.
you're gonna say specifically elite, you know, that's 1984.
Okay.
And then in the early days, was it Kickstarter or Fankin or something, when they started the game, people said we don't want that. We want to fly all the way in. And that's why we didn't have. That's why we had the Super Cruise everywhere, because they didn't repeat that game mechanic. Pressing the jump button and pushing forward. The crew of people, whoever they are,
And now they're gone.
seem to be listened to.
Now they're
Just
gone.
keep messing it up, like stopping things that are convenient.
The people that figured the physics out have my blessings. I don't think it that happened.
Oh my goodness.
To get just the flight physics.
Is that? Do you know if that's done in the Cobra engine or in the Stellar Forge?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The flight mechanics probably in the Cobra engine.
It's definitely in the end. It's definitely not.
At least two engines.
The Stellar Forge.
Stellar Forge is the Galaxy.
Yeah, the Stellar Forge. I think.
And Cobra's the
Right, the game.
direct 3D, yeah.
But I think the Stellar Forge has the procedural generation, so we have. That's why we. It feels like it's two systems in this game.
To be fair, No Man's Sky feels like it is.
No Man's Sky is very.
And it's 4 times bigger.
Surface scanned.
Yeah, it is very big.
50%. Surface scan complete.
Yeah, it's really big.
You can imagine them getting all excited. Oh, we'll make it a full-size galaxy. That's going to be amazing. And it's like, oh god damn, it's so empty.
But that has 200. How many galaxies? 280 galaxies. It's like. I think I gave up after that. I put a base in every galaxy, and then I left. To No Man's Sky. That was it. I put a base in every galaxy.
I'm playing with my kids, and we just sort of roused about this, whatever, follow POIs, play with the missions, fight sentinels. It's fun.
There's hijinks. Hi. Hinks or hijinks?
I've
Hijinks.
been enjoying this meltdown, actually, a couple of them, but this meltdown this morning is great.
I missed it. What is this thing?
Oh no, my meltdown is a different game.
He's playing. He's playing EverQuest, the old version.
Yeah, all their login servers are down for all people. This is cool. But I'm pissed off because I wanted to get on and grind some. Go back to bed.
I want to get. Listen, what he said. I want to get on and grind.
But this is fun. But this is fun watching people melt down. I'm loving it. And I'm loving everybody melting down to ashes. It's great. It's fucking awesome. I'm enjoying life.
Wow. Bit of shower fire.
But I heard you mention Bethesda earlier, you know, with Elder Scrolls, that you've been seeing everything going on. Watching the game.
Yeah, the whole gaming industry is melting. It's melting. The whole gaming industry.
Surprised. The last thing I heard was why console was dying.
Well, Asha's firing everybody. Asha's firing everybody. She's in charge of Xbox. She's firing everybody. Bethesda just lost a little bit of people. Obsidian lost about the same. But here's the fun fact: is Obsidian now has control of Fallout.
Oh, it might be good again.
It depends on who they get rid of. Halo Studios is pretty much done. That's it. Yeah. Halo, South York, they're done. There's a couple other things going on that me and Drac were talking about the other day. And I told him it was coming, and I sent him a message poking him, going, I told you so, I told you so.
Surface scan complete.
That EA was bought out by the Saudis.
Yeah, Saudis are not gonna take shit. They're not gonna want gay shit in their portfolio. So,
They're getting rid of shit too, but they're getting rid of a couple things.
Tommy, how you doing, dude?
I told you which one it was, but studios are being shredded because they're bloated. They're bloated nonsense.
Tom said, I just joined and a Dodec isn't that hard. Dude, you did 3 Dodecs, not 1. 1 isn't that hard. You did 3. Okay, that's going in for root canal in 4 of your molars. Okay? Not at the same time. You're not doing root canal on 1 molar. You're doing root canal on 4 molars at the same time. That's what you did with 3 Dodecs. So if there was an actual award that I can give you, I would have given you an award because let me tell you, that's work. That's like 180 hours of grinding. The guy did 180 hours of grinding. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, so here's I'm gonna prove a point right now. I'm gonna land again because I said this in the other stream and I said money grab or what, right? So you're gonna get the Rhino.
There is something you've not taken into account.
What's that?
The surface mines comments that they did back in Horizons.
Yeah. No, I would open all those up to combat, dude. I would open all those up to combat to operations.
It comes down to faith in the team, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's easy not to have faith in the team.
I would open up every settlement to operations. You know.
This is kind of why Star Citizen, if it's ever released, it's still going to fail. They're not going to have playing.
Hasn't failed because it hasn't released. He's right. Grimald's right.
It's a massive success. It's earned $1 billion after delivery.
Right, exactly.
They sold Dream for $1 billion.
$1 billion, dude. $1 billion. That's higher GDP than some countries. Some billions more money than some countries have. Holy shit! Imagine that.
At my local government authority, that's for sure.
$1 billion.
Did you see where Elon Musk, 185 billion in a day, and he just shrugged it off? And that's like more than, like you said, more than countries make in a year.
No, that's fake. The SpaceX idea or something doing that.
I don't think it was just SpaceX. It was a couple different things. Like that was all total. He lost 185 billion. I'm like, oh well. Think about being able to say that. Oh well.
So we're looking for some lava spout. We're looking for something. So I can prove my point.
Yeah, right, they're not interactive.
You can't actually.
Although you can drive this buggy on top of one.
Yeah, that's true.
I was upset. I stood on top of one and it didn't launch me. I'm like, this sucks. Yes, I was even streaming it to what they do. I was like, watch
Wait
this,
a
watch
minute.
this.
Let me land.
Confidence. Yeah, no, nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. I didn't put them all over.
Because there's no money in us shooting rocks and then being able to collect what we shoot at. There's no money in that. They can't make any arcs. So,
Yeah, well, I'm out of selenium, so.
so let me see if I can.
Extremely high temperature
What's the C
detected.
word? That one that I need? I don't know. It starts with a C.
Oh, there's high gravity. One gravity, one G. Wonder, can I shoot shit? Let me see. Let me shoot rocks. Because I can't find any fumaroles or vents or anything.
Shoot rocks or feed rocks?
Do I have I have an SRV in my ship? I don't know. Look at this, I can't get in the damn ship. I'm too fat. It's only 1G for God's sakes.
3 seconds being like, you're just getting out. Oh, geez, look at that nice interior. Why don't you go push a button? Oh, yeah.
It's just looks nice, that's all. I don't know. 16, 14.
Oh, yeah, well, it looks nice, but she's still my next one.
I've got one.
His ex-wife is a redhead.
That's why.
Oh, nice. I like redheads.
I did too.
Ah, there we go. So these spouts, these whatever the fuck you want to call them, right? Yeah, I'm landing. Secure time. I'm surveying Colonia, where I'm going to claim my next ELW world and build a Fort Dodec. I don't think we're gonna have anything, dude. I really don't. I think the Queen of Galnet is just making up stories so she can get people to come to Colonia. So let me see. Okay, so I got my gun out. Do you remember the egg? Remember the egg? I got my gun out. Does it have a little thingy attached to it? So if I get too close, I'm gonna die. It should have a little thingy thing. Yeah, there it is. See? So I just shot it, right? But I can't interact with it. I can't touch it. I can't pick it up. Right? Nothing. Right? I can't do this. I can't do this. You really can't do anything. This is crystalline. I think this is selenium. This might be selenium. Yeah, you'll see in a second. But what I suggested to them, if you guys are picking it up soon, what I suggested to them is that we'll be able to interact with it. Put this in our backpacks. That's what I suggested. Right there. You can shoot it off the femoral, but you can't interact with it. You can't pick it up. You can't pick it up. And
Yep. Someone didn't think it through.
in every geological spot, you have these things. You have these, and there's fields and fields in some geological spots. There's fields of this stuff, so you could actually, instead of running it over with your SRV, you could just pick it up with your hand, and just like the egg. Just like the egg. So what are you gonna do now with your rhino? I don't get what you're gonna do with your rhino. What are you gonna do with it? You're gonna go up to the femoral and do what with it? Stick a fucking shit in it? I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Can attach a property to that option.
I don't know.
It's gonna be the opposite. They're not gonna.
Let me see. It's vanadium. So this is vanadium. And you see, I've already have 240 vanadium. My inventory is full, so I don't need to actually scan. I
Wiggle around to get that seeder, so that way the screen doesn't get black, so nobody sees how you get the seed.
That part's
so
Just sand.
anyway, my point being that it was a simple fix and interact with the items so that you can put in the inventory. That's all you have to do. Okay. I'm planning the first annual Rhino Wars Demolition Derby. Oh my god. Yeah. Rhino Wars. Rhino Wars. That would be nice.
You can have the clash of the nomads and the
But that they should have done. They should have been able to interact with the item. That could have been one way of doing it. Then you had the Rhino, another way of doing it. If you have multiple ways, you don't have to have. You want to sell your fucking Rhino, no one's gonna buy it because it can't do anything. The only reason we're buying it is so we can have Rhino Wars. We can smash into each other. That'll be probably the only reason I'm gonna buy a Rhino. It's like,
They're gonna wind up making a ship just to
yeah.
and SRB.
Come here, Tom. Let me smash into you. Everybody poops in chat. Oh wait, did I disconnect? I fucking disconnected? What happened? Yeah, that's YouTube. Everybody does that. Everybody, every goddamn stream I watched, it just, yeah, come on. Isn't there more than just that one poop?
Oh, that emoji just cracks me up with the
This one's good.
smile. That was just freaking hilarious. It's like, I'm here.
There you go. B5. Let's go to B5. Fuchsia poop. B5. Fuchsia poop. There you go. There you go. That's what happens when you eat Taco Bell. The United States. Don't eat Taco. You don't know what meat you're eating when you eat Taco Bell.
I've never eaten it.
You don't know what you're eating at Taco Bell. Don't eat Taco Bell.
It's failing. No one will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Well, you guys are great for barbecue stuff, man. You good for steaks and stuff.
Southwest.
You know. Yeah, you do.
Tasty pieces. Yeah, people prefer lean beef more than steak stuff.
Yeah, but the fat's all the flavor. They don't want super fat, but
Blow up wins. The last to blow up wins.
like I usually mix meat and
Yeah, when the Rhino comes out, if a good amount of you got the Rhino, at least buy the standard version. If you got the Rhino, hey, your birthday's soon, 3 days. Kicks.
we're over early. Let's talk food.
If, yeah, I love barbecue, dude.
We've all been to food in a lot.
Yeah, that was a bad executive decision, whoever brought Taco Bell to Australia. Who the fuck would bring Taco Bell to Australia? Oh my god. That was a really bad decision. Whoever did that. Not too smart. Not too smart at all.
It's a great American invasion. Everybody's gonna be laughing. You're gonna run out of bomb roll, mate.
Not gonna happen.
I got a lot of relatives down there around Sydney.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
you just
only
have to
26
ask.
million of us, I'm sure I know.
You just have to ask. I see this all the time. I can explain this. Dude, do you know Ozzy, man?
I know Aussie on YouTube.
Oh my God, he's so great. I freaking love him. He just has such a personality.
I love Taco Bell. You love Taco Bell? You didn't get the virus to Taco Bell because it comes in the sauce. You get a virus with your sauce.
Surface scan complete.
The lettuce, really?
Yeah, it's the lettuce that's creating the super crap on across the US or whatever. They're saying that it's contaminated lettuce. And then they're trying to blame it. It's contaminated lettuce. And it seems everybody's getting it from Taco Bell. It's like, they're just attacking Taco Bell. That's always been the case in the Taco Bell. You know, oh, it's so good going in, and it just comes out the whoosh.
Whoosh. We get sound effects. It comes out whoosh. We get that sound effects. Where's the goddamn flag?
It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
here.
you're shooting through the eye of the needle.
Right.
Okay, one good thing about this system is that the actual flag is over Waterworld. So that's a good thing. And it has 2 orbitals. So this would not be that bad to build something here with like tourism and shit, but it doesn't have much to go on. It does have these 2 in the beginning that you can create something. A lot of orbitals. But there's a lot to go. There's a lot of systems you can do here. It's not just this. I'm just right now I'm searching. Wait a minute. Let's go here. CQ. The virus is the most nutritious part, says Hijinks. It's like, yeah. Let me have some extra virus with that taco, please. Dude, the best taco franchise is Del Taco. But if you want good tacos, you gotta go to LA, East LA. You gotta go to East LA. They got street tacos. They got a place there where you. No, dude, no. This place you do. It doesn't give you viruses because they gotta keep it clean so that the rep stays. Yeah, I've seen LA, but it's not around there. There's a place to go to.
Frameshift drive charging.
A good friend of mine suggested it. When you come back to LA, we gotta go and get these tacos. It's cheap too. It's like $1 a taco, but it's fucking delicious.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, but believe it or not, it's LA. They can't swim. They can't swim to Australia. Let's go to Australia.
Yeah, a little bit water.
You got Indians though. They'll go anywhere.
Oh yeah.
They go everywhere. Yep.
The government love it. They want everything. I think they got jealous of that plaque in New York. Oh, what's in it? it's in America. They're looking for reparations.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, well, our Native Americans, our Indians, stuff like that.
No, they just like their casinos. No, they should let you guys. They should let the Aborigines build casinos. Then they'd be very, very happy.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Indians or Native Americans, so the Indians screws everything up. Yeah, they had casinos and shit. And they're some of the nicest and cleanest ones too.
That's the reparations that they get.
Shutting down some of the big natural landmarks. So you can't go on them anymore.
Oh yeah, here's part of our history. No.
System scan
Okay.
complete.
2216. Not bad. But not good either. Where's the flag? Oh, look where the flag is. Not bad at all. This one's good for
I got a
Dodec.
really stupid question, and I can look it up. You might know off the top of your head. How old is the Sydney Opera House now? I remember when they built that when I was young. Because my cousins were sending pictures over as they were building it. They're like, look at this place.
No, it's not a bad place.
I mean, unless you're what, 70 something, you probably were. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, I remember sending pictures over. It's pretty, that's looking. That is really crazy looking building.
Okay.
No, it wasn't the 70s. Well, yeah, I thought it was after World War II.
Not
Oh,
bad.
it started in 59, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Wasn't that supposed to represent like ship sails or something?
And waves and shells. Yeah.
I mean, that's so iconic.
Sydney's got such a beautiful harbour.
Gravity wells. Yeah.
I don't know. That's where my family over there started.
We're going to convert
That was
beamers.
after World War II. When moms were actually, I don't know, mom's thing to her mom's cousin or something, wound up marrying an Australian fighter pilot, and she was a wax or something over there. And
Okay.
so they wound up breeding quicker than the rabbits.
That's a lot of word. There's a
what I
lot of
said.
word back then.
He said, what the hell's wrong with you? You just run faster than the rabbits.
Hey Tom, before you make you spend a Merc coin, talk to Jasper. He did the conversion and he didn't like the power output on that beam laser. Yeah, so you might want to yeah, talk to him and see what he said, because I don't know. He said, I asked him if it was good, he said no, but I didn't ask him why. He did that conversion. Because I was trying to find things that are worth it on the list that you can buy with the Merc coin, but I just don't see it. I don't see anything worth it. And no one said anything. No one streamed anything about what's good on that list. Maybe the module, you know, the for there's one for what the hell is it called? I'm having brain farts. No, they got not the shield. They don't have shield. They don't have hull. The internal modules. You basically you can Yeah, so they have. I think they have that. I think that's the only one that's worth it. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to figure out what's with Australia trying to break the record.
4, 3, 2,
Oh, that's super fun. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, you found a new big spider. Guess what country it's in?
The spider country.
I
You
know
guys have
where-
got bears. It's all a joke.
Most of them waiting for me and just black bears that are cheap and ugly and shit.
Okay, 500 pound of bears pretty scary to me.
Yeah, well, if they're grizzly, yeah. And if you have
Polar.
that big, even if you're smaller than a polar bear, it's probably too big for you. But anyway,
Yeah, the polar bear. All they got to do is eat what they catch. So if they see you, you're and they're chasing you. That's it. Run for your life.
you ain't out running.
No, no.
You can get in your car, but your car might be done too. So feel that puppy right over.
Yep.
Especially the garbage they make now.
So I proved my point about the surface thing. I don't know what they would use the surface mining for, unless they change surface mining completely. Which, like I said in my previous stream, and I'm never gonna become a partner anyway, so forget that. But they're fucking lazy. They are. They're fucking lazy. And it's simple things. Simple things. It takes them 10 years to change. But what can you do? What can you do? BC5A. Here, this one probably has a.
Referring to the module reinforcement.
Yeah, that's it. Module reinforcement package. I can't, when I'm streaming and doing stuff, I can't think too much. So that's the only one, but the one that you can upgrade, so you can buy one, normal one, and upgrade that in the engineers. You can't do that anymore. It's bugged out. I put a ticket for it. You can't upgrade the module reinforcement package. Normally you can. There's an engineer for it, but it's bugged out probably because of the Merc coin. Yeah, so that's the even Mekin said that's the only one that he would use, and I tend to agree. Like if you're gonna fight Thargoids, maybe, you know, you can use that because you can't use Guardian. The one they have is bugged out. That's engineerable. So, what's left?
system scan.
Whatever they have. So this one has 2 water worlds. This one has 2 water worlds. And it's not bad, 35-25. This would not be bad, 32-25. This would not be bad for colonization. But where's the flag? And the flag is over 3, but there's nothing in orbit. There's nothing in orbit. Okay, but it's there's a dual system here. Not bad. That's 6 right there. And there's 2 water worlds. Where's the second water world? Over here. Right? There's one here and there's one here. Not a bad system. Not bad at all. So we're gonna mark that because why? I like to have my map full of bookmarks. Right. What I do like about Colonia is that everything's pretty close, but if they start from one point, or they're only gonna colonize from that one point, that's gonna fucking suck. That really is gonna suck. I really hope they don't do that. Like they're only gonna start colonization from Colonia. That's gonna fucking suck. So But I really don't think they're gonna have any colonization from here. I don't really think they're gonna do that. Because it goes against their principle, their first rule of 15 light year rule, right? So if they start out and they start as a hub, which is a brilliant idea. It's just, I don't understand. I gave him the pre-engineered cargo racks 3 years ago. I said, pre-engineered cargo racks. I was crucified on the forums. Oh my god. How can you engineer cargo racks? Well, now we have pre-engineered cargo racks. And then I said, why don't we have little micro hubs, micro bubbles? It would have been better than this fucking daisy chaining all over the god country. Oh my goodness, it sucks. But you can open up colonization off the Sagway. So if you find, only problem is you're taking that minor faction with you, whatever's on the Sagway, and some of those factions aren't that cool. They're not that good. So you'll be. No, Jasper says he said it's no good, and yeah, the Pope is gone. Long live Meccan. And I said to you guys, I said to you in stream, I said the first ones that are gonna complain about the Dodec, they're going to be the ones who are going to be the first ones to leave. Okay, I said that. And he's the first one to leave. He left. Why do you leave? Why did you leave? Yeah, new people too. New guys. Which is great. Because like a year ago I saw the exodus, people don't want to, and I said, they don't want to stream, no one's going to know about this place. Okay, so my suggestion was that you're a power play agent, maybe at a certain level, like 250 or so, or whatever, you can take your power with you. So my suggestion, if you're colonizing, I'm Grom. I take my power with me wherever I go. Also, I'm a king and an admiral, but I can't take those superpowers with me. They don't go with me anywhere. So if I colonize, I'm only colonizing with the minor faction. Okay, so... which sucks, because it's not even my minor faction. It's not. I don't have a minor faction, right? So that sucks. Okay? So I don't know why we can't do that. I don't know why we cannot colonize. When we colonize, we bring those things with us. Which would make sense. I'm an agent. I should be able to bring that with me. I should be able. I'm a king and an admiral. What does that mean? And just nothing. It means nothing. It's just a rank. But I can't take the superpower with me. I can't take that with me. Right? So that kind of sucks. It really does. It kind of sucks. Right? So I don't know why we can't do that. And I'm tired of making suggestions on the forums. It's just, I get ripped apart, especially by a couple of trolls that are there. And then I say something, one of them said to me, "Oh, I don't play for the reward. I play to have fun." So he doesn't play to get a reward. So what person plays a game and doesn't want a reward? He's just trolling, right? So I said, dude, your fun activity is to troll these forums and to poke people. You don't actually play. Just be honest with everybody. And then I got the strike. I got the forum strike. I got reprimanded. You've been reprimanded. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What did I say? I didn't say anything. I didn't tell him to go fuck himself. I'm just stating a truth. The guy doesn't like to. He doesn't like to. He doesn't like to play. He's not. He doesn't like to play because who plays and doesn't want a reward, right? Who plays and doesn't want a reward? Come on, give me a break. All right, let's go one more place. Let's see if we got a Stratus Tectonicus. See, I'm doing the Road to Riches. I'm not doing the normal Expressway to Exo Mastery. So it's got the high metal content world, and then it's got the water world. It's got the Earth-like world, ammonia world, etc., etc. So you can do. You can still get the Stratus Tectonicus because it's got the high metal content world. But Galnet Queen came on and said, "Don't be discouraged. It's not boring." Because she's. I'm seriously thinking she's in my chat. I really do. I wonder who it is. But I said Colonia's boring. Just this like a couple of days ago. I said Colonia's boring. Nothing to do here. Okay, so we got biological, bacterium, and stratum. Let's go and land. What would you do? Are you poking people? You love that shit. You're such a troll.
That's the only damn thing I said the whole time I'm watching.
This one's a good. This one's a good system. Not bad. D14. That's 2 water worlds. Two water worlds. Let's see. Let's see if we get the stratum that we want. Stratus Tectonicus. Looks like Peleus. It looks like Peleus. You don't beat that guy up too much. He's probably married and hasn't seen a reward in years. That's the truth. Okay, what do we got? Stratus Cumulus Lime. How much is this worth? Oh, I don't know. Let's land.
It looks like something.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, it's not landing. You don't like pickle? I love pickles. I love sauerkraut, pickles. You know, my favorite is the green tomatoes. Sour green tomatoes. I love that shit. Okay. I don't know if I got this one. This is a new one. Cumasis. Oh, it's worth 16 million. Good job. At least we got something. Kimchi. I love kimchi, dude. I love kimchi. Oh my god. I love Korean barbecue. I love kimchi and Korean barbecue. Actually, when you land, you should land like so you can get out in the back, right? You should land like right here. Let's see. Not in front like we usually do. I'm used to landing in front with the Cobra Mach 5, you know? You should land right next to it. So you can just get out. You go to the ramp. I don't even need to leave the ship. And there you go. It does look strange, doesn't it? Look at that. Look like something pickled. Cucumber. Stratus cucumberus. Oh man. Yeah, because kimchi's good in barbecue stuff. Oh my god, it's so good. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. I could just use a cup of coffee. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, this should say sit down. It shouldn't say board. It should say sit down. They're so fucking lazy they can't change the wording because it's ship interiors, right? It should say sit down. And then when I'm getting up, this should say not disembark, but get up, like you do in the fleet carrier. Same thing. I don't know. I really don't think they like this game because you know they gotta be they gotta be more woke than the companies in the United States because England's the one they're really woke over there. They're not changing at all. So they gotta be more woke. So they might not like this game because of all the shooting and all this other shit. So they're gonna be like, oh, we don't want to work on the lead. Why are you making us work on the lead? There's only like 2 people working on a lead. Because like this one guy at Halo, he's working at Halo and he writes in Blue Sky, he says, I don't like shooter games. I don't like the violence. I'm like, what the fuck are you working at Halo for? Then he gets fired. So go, that's the type of people we should hire, dude. Kicks. We should hire those people to make the children's games. They would love making children's games. I can tell them exactly what to make. They can make the children's games. I'm telling you. But why are you working at Halo and you don't like to shoot? You don't like shooter games. You don't like violence. I don't like guns. I don't like violence. But why do you work in Halo then? Why are you working at Halo? That's crazy. Keep the people, keep them away from children. That's funny. Okay, so let's see. We're here. We're gonna go. We did this one, right? We did this one. Let's go to D402. D3402. D3402. And everything's pretty freaking close to each other. Very close. Very, very close.
Frameshift drive charging.
You still there, Kicks, or you playing around with people on there?
Now the moderators showed up. It was way more fun. I gotta shut up.
You got moderators over there, huh? That's nice. D3402. 47 bodies. Very nice. Here we go.
Food testers.
Let's really people like that to McDonald's and drive-through. Oh no. You know, the problem with these kids is that they're online and they're posting their opinions online. You don't think the next employer is going to find out what you like and don't like? So what's his chances now of finding a new job? Since he actually opened his mouth and said, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't." Well, the next one is going to be like, "We don't want to hire you because you don't like this." Yep, they're out. They're out, which is too bad.
I just don't think a couple days ago I posted it there. I said the face of gaming is about to change and it's going to change really fast.
Well, I knew the woke stuff is gonna be gone soon. DEI just never works. All that's dead. It kills business. It doesn't help business.
Consoles that people have to have. Why, I don't know. Computers are better. But that's going to be insane right now.
Because you can sit on your couch and play a console game. That's why they like consoles. You can sit on your couch.
It's in the couch and play a computer game too. I used to lay in bed and play my computer. Like, it's not freaking difficult.
Yeah, well, that's scary. You shouldn't say that too loud.
People are like, they got blinders on. Oh, a computer gotta go in the bed. Like, people just think that. Like, no. If you're a big screen TV, it's funnier for you. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Look what Hajin says. He says, "I can't code, but give me a 150,000 job at a dev studio. I can yell and make fun of woke idiots and steer the ship towards success. For chuds. For chuds." You know, chuds, that's an 80s term. Chud is a cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. That was what a chud was. So to call yourself a chud, that means you're a cannibal. You like to eat people. Do you like to eat people?
What?
Are you a cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller? Are you a chud? Do you remember that movie from the 80s? The Chud movie?
Chud or Cho? Cho?
No, they call themselves chuds.
Yeah, well, no, we call them Cho.
No, they call themselves chuds, dude. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. That was, it was so great. I love those movies, dude. You know, they didn't have any funding, but the idea is good, you know, like, the idea is good. In New York City, you have a subterranean people that just start eating humans. They come out at night and eat you up. This one's good. They got geological everywhere. Look at this. Geological everywhere. Yeah, they need to revamp the payment system for colonization. They're not doing too good with that. I don't think it's a good system.
I think that's a big thing we need. Big thing we need is Frontier's own launcher so that we don't need 300,000 Steam accounts because some of us will use that money.
Yeah, like me.
Yours worse.
I have 12. Nice. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
I know that it's a
I don't know. 320? That's nuts.
they all have carriers. And he doesn't like.
I think 300k for Void Opal, good system. But I dev like to kill fun and maximize. I feel your pain, hijinks. I used to love to mine low temperature diamonds. Used to love it. I went nuts trying to get the cutter so I can have extra space. Right? I got the cutter. It was just beautiful. A billion. You'd make a billion very, very quickly. Very quickly. B, C, 5C. That one has... This one definitely has stratum. But they killed it. They love to nerf, and nerfing is not gameplay. I mean, why build a game and then nerf the game? So it's like I built something, then I killed it. People are having too much fun in mining, so let's kill mining. It makes no sense.
In all seriousness, this is where QA fails. Or not this. That is really discussing the other day. You come up with a system, but then you gotta go all through everything that you had planned or have done. And is it gonna screw it up in any way? But they're got an idea. Hey, sounds great, let's build it. And then you gotta screw everything else up because
Yeah. They don't have the money, dude. You keep talking about this is a 12-year-old game. They don't have the money. No, they don't have the money for it. They don't want to spend any money on the game. They want to make money. It's a cash grab. They want to make money off of it until the server dies. There's nobody left to play. You know, but Beast.
Tiny little thing. I only had like 32 gigs of RAM.
Look at this crazy looking planet. Jesus, what a crazy looking planet. Has a very thin ring around it at the edge.
I just remember the processor was an 1800 AMD.
It's a good system.
And like, the good thing about this game is, you know, quote unquote, you can run around a potato. You can run this on very old equipment, which is great.
Yeah.
But new equipment, it's not worth the money.
You know, my laptop that I take to work with, now it's like laggy. The laptop is 10 years old. I can run Elite Dangerous on that laptop. No problem. I haven't upgraded, I haven't done anything to it. I just don't bother. Just play Elite when I can.
Back in the olden days,
Whoa.
I
Nice.
used to wipe it at least once every year or two. I just wiped the whole system.
But where's the flag? Where the hell is the flag? Come on. Looking for it, looking for it. Here it goes. Ah! And it's far off. 210,000 light years. What a... no.
Wow, that's an ugly system.
No.
They have no ground.
No, they have a lot of grounds. 6753.
No, I'm saying where the flag is.
Yeah. But it's like way out, 200,000. It's not a big deal nowadays, but... And they have these double... They have the Gemini... the planets. They got a 7 here, they got an 8. Well... Shame. It's not a very good place to put a flag. You should be able to move the flag. I don't understand why we have to have it in one location. I really don't. But 6753 doesn't look too bad, but oh well. Oh well. Yep. Yeah, you should be able to move the flag, dude. You should be able to move the flag. Give me, I'll pay ARCs for that. Just let me put the flag where I want. Seriously. Now that's pay to play, but I don't mind that because this way I don't have to waste my time. I can just build something nice. Alright, so let's try to do some scanning. There's 2 planets that have something to go for. So... Where's the first water world? AB. Where's the first water world? A3. Right there. A3A. This is not a water world. This is not a water world. Here's another water world right here. A4. So there's 2 water worlds. Is there any more? No. No, just these 2. A3A and so it does have 2 water worlds. Not bad. But the flag is in a shitty area. You would need a fleet carrier to actually colonize this. Because you're not going to be traveling back and forth. You're not going to be traveling back and forth from... that's another thing. Why can't we jump to where we want to in the system like the fleet carrier does? You know what I mean? Why can't we do that? We should be able to jump, like we know the location that we want to go to, we should be able to jump to that location. That makes no sense. As usual, it makes no sense. A lot of things they can do, but I honestly think that they have only 2 people working on this game. And I said it before. And those two people don't want to work on this game. They want to work on the dinosaurs. They want to work on Planet Zoo. Okay, they want to work on furry things. And they walk around the office in a furry outfit. And they eat their lunch from a doggy bowl. I'm telling you. Fuzzy furry things. They don't want to work on a shooter game or space sim or space shooter. They want to do the furry, fuzzy thing. But overall, I want to be honest. Colonia is a great place to colonize. There's a lot here. I mean, I haven't streamed that much because I've been exploring a lot. But
You can't make 5 jumps without running into an earthquake.
yeah, like I've marked a lot of places. Here's all the spots I marked. And I'm being very, very picky. Here's all the spots I marked. So I'm being very, very picky. Like this one I'm not gonna mark because it's just not worth it. Right? But I'm being very, very picky. But there's a lot of systems to colonize, a lot of things you can do here. Because everything's so compact and so close together, you're gonna have good systems like really next to each other, like a few light years apart. So a lot of water worlds, a lot of Earth-like worlds, a lot of high metal content worlds, a lot of rocky bodies, a lot of metallic rings. I was surprised. I did a metallic ring search, 50 light years around Colonia, and the list was massive. Unlike, in a bubble where the closest one is 200 light years away. So you got a lot to do here if they open up colonization, but they gotta open up the other things too. I really think that you should be able to take your power play with you. You should have a minor faction that you can take with you. Your actual squadron should be your faction, your minor faction. You should have that, plus you should be able to take a superpower. If you're an admiral, you mean to tell me an admiral or a king can't take the superpower with him? He's a king. He should be able to take the superpower with him, right? Well, what's the big deal? You just superpower. It's a superpower. That's it. You put a superpower guy in the contacts. That's it. No big deal. Just Did I? I'm disconnected. I'm connected. Disconnected for a second. Sorry, guys. Not my fault. Blame YouTube. I'm at the 2-hour mark. Yeah, you see? I'm at the 2-hour mark. At the 1-hour mark and the 2-hour mark. They always disconnect and reconnect. Okay, BC. Let's go to BC5. BC5C. I'm not gonna see the notable stellar phenomena. I don't give a shit. So, I wanna see what's on these planets. BC5C? Here's BC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, C. This one. Let's B. C. Biological 3. 200,000 light seconds away. All right, let's go. But Colonia is not bad for colonization. It's not bad. You gotta do a road to riches. That'll open up all the water worlds, the earth-like worlds, the ammonia worlds. So it'll open up all that for you. And that's what I did. I said this morning, I'm like, why didn't I do a road to riches? But this is pretty far. Look at how far it is. Yeah, it's not a good place to colonize, but it's a good place to explore. If you guys are in a squadron, especially a good squad, if you're my squadron, then I would say, what the fuck happened? Come on, man. I
I don't know if I'm watching them. I'm trolling now.
I just DC'd. My bad.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
God damn it. The volume's too high. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I tell people, go here, this is a good colony place, this is a good colony place, this is a good colony. So, join a good squadron. You'll have people helping you out. Like, I found some systems, and I said, Kicks, get these. You know, there we go. BC. But join a good squadron. Don't be by yourself. That's my point. Join a good squadron. Don't be by yourself.
Frameshift drive.
It's not fun playing with yourself all the time. You need somebody to play with you,
4, 3,
especially in the morning.
2, 1. Engage.
Why? I don't want to watch. No watching.
I'm watching. I'm watching. Well, I want to see how long I get timed out.
Okay.
Now, you know you're good at trolling when you keep doing under 6 words. Just saying.
You know, when I
Wanna
was
be trolls out there.
when I was
Practice.
when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons online, the biggest troll thing you can say is "Hi, welcome." People get triggered by you just saying "Hi, welcome," and they will report you for saying "Hi, welcome." They report you and get you kicked off the server for a day just for saying "Hi, welcome." Hi, welcome. You know, because I was in these groups that were a little bit raunchy, and when people would die, we'd say hi, welcome. So it was like derogatory for you to say hi, welcome. Slow down, slow down, slow down. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make that suggestion on the forums, but I hate going to the forums and putting suggestions up because it's like, you know, the people there, they just love to troll you. They love to troll you. They don't play. They just troll. They don't play at all. I know they don't play because the suggestions I put up are usually easy to fix. Like, for instance, I showed you just now with the femoral, right? With the vent. You interact. Press the E key and interact, and you put that in your backpack. What is the big fucking deal? No, but they can't sell the Rhino if they do that. If you interact with the item. And it was vanadium, right? So it was good. It was a good raw material to pick up. Luckily I did plenty of mining. So we'll see. But I definitely gonna buy the Rhino, and I'm definitely gonna run over some NPCs with the Rhino. That'll be my new thing to do, is run over NPCs. Now, if NPCs show up while you're mining the vents and you're mining the planet, that's different. That would be awesome. Okay, so you can have somebody to fight. But we never get that anymore. Even in those, you know, the larceny quest that you go and invade the cache, and you can pick up some weapon schematics there. They used to have guys. They used to come in. The scavengers used to come in and they used to attack you. That was fantastic.
Surface scan complete.
Electrica. Yay, Electrica. Let's go down. But that was great. Now we're just, yeah, you go there, you steal the cash. Nobody shows up. You're stealing a criminal's cash, you know, like drug cash, because he's got drugs there. You go in to steal his cash, but no one's guarding it. No one shows up. Yeah, that's realistic. That's because in the beginning people were playing this game. Oh, it's too hard. They're attacking me. Oh, oh, they're attacking me. Oh, it's too hard. And now you just go there and just, nah. You know, do it in a few seconds and then run away, fly away. Right? What's a girl? Hijinks says. Oh my, that's terrible. You want us to show you pictures? Show him a picture. Electrica. It's too hard.
Lighting gear deployed.
Electrica. There you are. Oh, that's Fonticula. Why does it say Fonticula when the thing says Electrica? Is not worth anything. Yeah. What is it? Here's a Electrica. Let me see. Where's my codex thingy? I shut it down. I shut down the voice because it drove me crazy. Oh my god, was it driving me crazy? Okay, so this one has Electrica. Let's go here. Let's go. Another powered dip far out. Power dip far out. Bad luck. Electrica. Did it shut down? It's still working.
I know, nothing
Oh,
will.
at his house. At his house. Oh, I see. You guys are building the data centers. There was a report right now that the local governments are shutting down the construction of data centers, more data centers, because it dips into the power grid too much. So you start having power outages. So that's not good for the data center either. If you have power outages and whatever, but time to short NVIDIA. Yeah, it's because you probably got those green guys, the green activists going, we don't want this shit. We don't want this shit. Then they shut down the power plants that are coal burning or whatever coal. Yeah. Yeah. Let me get something here. You got moderators timing you out?
Dude, I'm trying my best.
Are you in Discord?
Dude, I'm telling you, this is scrolling so fast.
Are you in Discord?
That's a different one. I think this Discord has like 40,000 people on it.
40, 50,000 people. That's crazy. That's
I kid you not.
That's nuts. One thing, guys. Just one thing. I gotta answer a text.
I don't know if I jumped the carrier back right yet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Hi, Victoria.
I was saying, I've been telling him, wait a week.
Yeah, the Galnet Queen came on today, and she again said, "Oh, there's so much to do in Colonia, because she's got to be in my she's got to be in my chat because I just said there's nothing to do in Colonia. It's fucking boring." Then the Galnet Queen came on today and said, "Oh, there's so much to do in Colonia. Go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that." And she's
I was having fun checking out the various characters to see if they had more original. There was one. Of course. There was one that was
so I actually want to go jump on Sunday. Start Sunday night. Give everybody a chance to do some whatever they're doing if they're still on my carrier. But I have another group of accounts up here that I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna leave in Colonia, even if there's no colonization. I'll wait for. Oh, that's pretty nice. Look at the glare. Look at this. See the sun glaring off the ice? That's pretty fucking nice. Even if they don't do colonization, I'm gonna wait for Galtia to come up here. The Sagway to come, and then I'll colonize off of them. Electrica. How much is Electrica? 6 million. Yay! 6 million. Oh no. Let's go to the other one. That was a funky looking planet. You'll see what I mean. Why? What did Victoria do?
Well, why don't you read the chat every now
I made about 6 billion and moved up to Elite 1 in exobiology and Elite 2 in exploration. Nice, Victoria. Good job, sweetie. You kill it, honey. I don't know.
What? That's another one that doesn't like very good, does it?
No, those two are very hard.
It's not worse than combat.
Ex-
Sucks, ground.
The ground combat sucks, but the exobiology is horrible. I think the high end Elite 5 is 36 million. I think that's the actual number. 36 million to be Elite 5.
On a note on my desktop here.
And I saw it in a Reddit post. Somebody corrected the high end and said it was like 36 million. For 36 billion, I'm sorry, 36 billion for Elite 5. That is massive. That's massive. 36 billion for Elite 5. 34 or 36, something like that. I don't remember. But I read it in a Reddit post where I was looking for the high-end numbers, like what they are.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So in this video, I'm doing a few things combined. So what I did was I looked for Road to Riches on Spanch. And Road to Riches on Spanch does high metal content worlds, water worlds, ammonia world, earth-like world. High metal content worlds usually have stratum tectonicus. So if I get exobiology, I'm happy. If I don't, then I'm okay. But I'm also looking for colonization places, right? We got one more place to go. BC7. What the hell is BC7A? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7A. This one. So I'm also looking for colonization. So we're doing exobiology, we're doing exploration, and looking for colonization places. Seeing which ones would be good. Now this system is pretty large, but the flag is way out. Way out. And so it makes no sense to colonize it. Unless it's the place of look. I mean, there's better places. There's actually better places to go. There's better places to actually go. So yeah, Victoria kicks it. She's definitely kicking it. She's definitely doing a good job. She really likes to play. You should come join us in chat, Victoria. I'd like to talk to you.
I was thinking of playing in traffic when I had to explore that.
Yeah, I mean, haven't found any 78 plants yet. And the one that was out by the bridge, I don't remember which one it was. I think I gave it to you. Oh, look at the ring, dude. It's freaking freaky. You see where the ring is? It's like way out here. Look at this. Huh. Can I scan it? Here's the ring.
Surface scan
Ooh, I got some hotspots. What kind of hotspots we got? Let's see. Bromelite, Voropal, low temperature diamond, tritium, bromoxide, laxatrite. Wow, just got some good stuff here. Nice ring. Look at that. Low temperature diamonds. Void opal, bromelite. Bromelite. Alexandrite. Not a bad place to come. And here's like one next to each other. Tritium hotspot next to a low temperature diamond. Yep.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Bacterium.
Scan complete.
What kind of bacterium is down there? It doesn't say. It's definitely a funky place to be. Let's go take a look on the surface. Is this a heavy planet? No.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's slow down a little bit. Wonderful. Wonderful. Losing my mind. What happened? Hello? No, I'm black here. Ah, come on. It is the weekend. That's not nice. There we go. Do we see the ring in the sky? No, not at all. There's a nice sky though. Let's see what kind of bacterium we find. Is this an expensive one or is it a cheap one? Ooh, it's some new discovery. Look, I made a lot of discoveries here, dude. Acius Scion. What biological? Let's see, come on. Ah, it's only worth $1 million. It's only worth $1 million. Let's go back to our ship and keep going. No, 3. 6 billion. She did 6 billion. Victoria did 6 billion. Can you imagine that? Wow. Ah. My Chrome is coming off. No. No. My Chrome is all unchromed. Oh no. No, it was pretty bad. I can see it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do one. Let's do which one? Ah, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, if they do the orange lasers, I'll buy the orange lasers and the engines at the same time. I like orange. Yeah. Let's do next one. That was D4388. So let's go D3402. We got two water worlds. Two water worlds in that system. Let's see. Yep. Oh no. We are at 402. Duh. 379. Go to 379.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, so I was watching this, the astronomy program. And they're talking about Saturn, that one day Saturn might lose her rings. So one day Saturn might lose her rings. 2.5 billion years from now. So I was like, okay. So I don't have to worry in the near future. I can at least look at Saturn in the next 20 years before I die. You know? It does go fast. Will I still be playing Elite Dangerous before I die? That's a question. There we are. What the fuck, dude? What's wrong with this shit? Yeah, I feel like I'm in China. Yeah, I disconnected. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm in Shanghai, dude. I really apologize. But I have to use a VPN to actually stream. So if it's not a stable one, it disconnects completely. So it disconnected completely. So usually before I start streaming, I find a good stable one. There? Hello? Yeah. So we got a 17 and a 14. I'll do this one. And the flag is over Waterworld. Nice. Sorry, hijinks. Just internet issues. That's what happens when you let AI run your fucking company. Basically. So I got 2 water worlds. B1, B6. And this is gonna keep happening, so the quality of streaming on YouTube has gone down. Have you seen Ricardo stream? He doesn't stream anymore. He just does little shorts. He doesn't stream anymore. Yeah, they always drop it because it's not. No, I get it bad because I have to. I stream a lot, not like most people. I do stream a lot. Okay, so we got 2 to do after this. Anyway. Did you check out my cutter exploration setup I shared earlier? No, did you put it in the Discord? Yeah, right now I can't look either. I think a cutter would be better because you see the setup here with the window on the cutter has a nicer window than the Caspian. I'm not too keen about the window in the Nomad. It's not as wide as that I'm used to. You know, I'm used to the width of the Cobra, the Mark 5. So you don't really have a good view. All right. Okay. Yeah, so you don't have a very good view on a Nomad as you do in the Cobra Mark 5. You know what I mean? Let's go see this notable stellar phenomenon. What the hell is it? Is it those spiky things again? Spiky. A lot of these notable stellar phenomena all over the place in these systems. Yeah, I miss Ricardo streaming, man. Especially when he started drinking beer. He's drinking beer online. I love it. He's got that dark ale too. Tasty. He likes the dark ale. What? What do I drink? I like Sam Adams. a lot. Or any kind of local beer. I always try, when I go somewhere, I try to get their local beer. Let's see what their local brewery tastes like. Oh, who farted? This looks like something like this, like right now, a Thargoid should show up. That's the way I feel. So these things can't be shot. So all you can do is like do kind of like a scan on them, right? A composite scan. Metallic crystals. Okay, good. Thanks, dude. I'll look at it. I think that's the only one, right? Do we have any more that I can scan? No, that's it. This looks like a landfill, like landmines, like landmines. You'd be scared to fucking. No new traits found. Okay. What can you do with this though? Here's something on the outskirts here. Is this a Thargoid? Oh, this is strange. What is this? Check this out, guys. Umbrella mollusk. I've never seen this shit before. Holy crap, this is weird. Oh, this is wild, dude. Space shrooms. Let me get out. Let me get out so I can actually, so I can get some shrooms. There you go, dude. Let's do some shrooms. That's a little weird, huh? Oh, dip. Look how it looks when it gets close. See? It's farting. This must be the Thargoid mechanism. See that? Look at that. Shrooms. Let's take a picture. Shrooms. Why isn't it foggy again? Come on. We want to see it fog up. Nice. Is it gonna fog up again? We don't know. This is what happens when you eat Taco Bell. That's what comes out the other end. Yep. That was interesting. That's what happens when you eat Taco Bell.
Charging. 4, 3,
That goes out the other end. That comes out the other end, dude. Where was I going? I was going to B. What was it? B6? B6. Let's go to B6. That's what happens when you eat Taco Bell. Yep. Yeah, that's true, Victoria. That's a good place to go. We found a lot, man. I found 10s, 8s, 9s, and then they're all grouped together, so you have multiple. You have a 10, and then you have 7, 7, 7. So it's like 30. There was one that had 38 biologicals in one system. It's craziness. Yeah, it was. You could spend a whole day scanning. So this place is very rich for scanning, for biologicals, for even colonization. I don't know why. Again, I just toss it up to lazy coding, but I don't know why they don't just start it up here. Start up the colonization here. And let us bring our power play with us. Okay, make it where you need to have a certain level, like 200 or 300 or whatever. 300th, you're at 300 level, you're not an agent anymore. Maybe you're power play, I don't know, provocateur. And you can actually bring power play with you. But we should have our power play and the superpowers go with us. If we have King and Admiral, they should go with us. Why can't they go with us? When we colonize, we should be given that option. You know, colonize with
surface
which
scan
superpower?
50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay. That was pretty nice. That was very, very nice. That was very, very nice. This system is not that bad, but it's not that good either. But it's on a water world. I'm gonna just mark it for save to later. Right? So I've done some pretty good I have some pretty good systems marked down. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. D3417 Water World, 2 high metal content worlds. But this one has CD, so let's go something different. Let's go here. This one has A, B, and CD. So there's 4 suns. D487. Let's go to D487. D4487. get some. Gotta get some fuel, I think.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
All right. How many suns does this thing have? It's 20 bodies. AB2. Looks like it's by itself. That's never a good sign. Maybe 2A. Ah, okay. It has a rocky body. That's good. AB3A. Target too close. Oh. You need to move away. Some pretty planets, huh? But some of these planets you can't land on, which I don't know why. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff, dude. A lot of good stuff here, but it won't be a good thing if they colonize only out of Colonia. I mean, you could just have they can have the Trailblazer ship up in Colonia, but it's gonna suck to just colonize off of Colonia. Okay, one left. Waterworld. Looks like they're together. There's one missing. This is too close. Why is B-Star too close? Where'd it go? It's just fucking this. Okay. Where's the out here? That's it.
System scan complete.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. 35-8. Whoa. Terrible. Only 2 places to colonize. But the flag is over the Earth-like world. Ooh. And there are 3 orbitals. So this would be a good tourist place, because there's the water world right there. It's about the only thing you can do with the system. Let's go and scan AB2. Earth-like world. So, Kix, when do you think we'll get an idea of if we have colonization here in Colonia? A week? I don't know, a week. Yeah. Yeah. I like your friends. It's a big planet.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Alright, wonderful. CD2. Let's go to the water world. CD2. CD2. Water world. 45,000 light seconds away. You're unsupervised? You're supervising, you mean? Okay, what does that mean? Oh. She's in a yurt? Yeah, that's not camping. No, camping is ground. Ground. Well, my gang is leaving for Hong Kong and Tokyo soon, so. No, I got too many animals. I gotta take out, you know. Gotta take the dog out. I gotta feed the birds. I gotta feed the turtle. I gotta feed the cat. I gotta feed myself. You know. We had a pet spider. I killed it because I forgot to feed it. Nah, dude. They got some good delis around here. Just make a sandwich and they bring it to me. It's like no big deal. Make me a sandwich. And they got the fresh Italian bread, or they got the rye, freshly made. It's like you can't beat that. You know. Shanghai is like a mini New York City. It's no, actually it's bigger than New York City, I would say. But it doesn't have all the goodies New York City has, let me tell you. But it does have some good delis. It does have some good delis, so good restaurants, good supermarkets. I make my own Mexican. I do my own good burritos, and I make it better anyway. My daughter loves my shit. You know, I made this beef stew 2 days ago. My wife wants it again. I thought I was gonna get lucky. I swear to God, I was like, did you like the beef stew? Oh my God, it was so good. Oh my God, do it again. Make it again. I'll do anything for it. I'm like, are you sure you do anything? You sure?
Surface scan complete.
You sure you'll do anything? Yes, I made a really good beef stew, so I was actually gonna make it today. So I buy this really super lean meat, and I think it's Australian. I should ask the butcher what it is. I think it's Australian. Let's go back. So I make this really nice, really good stew. Oh my God. Seasoning, just perfect. And she went nuts. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. Come on, slow down. Alright. So, yeah, they'll be gone. I just won't shave, because I don't like to shave. You know? I don't like to shave. I just won't shave. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like what I like. I don't want to grow out a beard, but I just don't want to shave. So I can between like a 5 o'clock shadow or greater, or 2 days worth of not shaving.
I told this old lady the other day, my hair's getting to be up. I got to shave it off. Stop shaving it off. It looks really nice. And your hair makes it all disappear. Stop shaving off yourself.
I like activities. Uh-oh, coming too close. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate when trolls are silenced? Okay, so this one is to AB2A
Scanned by 50%.
stratum.
Complete.
I was looking for stratum. But it probably won't be stratus tectonicus. Tom says, I think I'm going to spend some Merc coin on upgrading some fuel scoops. Why? I haven't scooped anything on this ship at all. Why, Tom? That's a waste. Just hold on to it. I think they'll have new stuff. I'm 100% sure they'll have new stuff, because there was supposed to be a clicky that was supposed to use when in ground combat, but that's not out yet. So just I don't know. If you really want that, go ahead and do it, but I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I could. No, I could get you fuel scoop of 4. That's pretty good. Okay. No, they was supposed to get a clicky. You guys don't remember, but when the first videos came out on operations, they had something of a clicky that you're supposed to recharge with Mercoin, and it was supposed to give you extra abilities, etc., etc. So, but they didn't drop it with this first batch of oh, this is a weird looking stratum. The fuck is this? So I think I'm waiting. I actually got 2,000 something Mercoin. I'll probably wait. I don't need any more cargo racks. This is a weird looking one. Look at this. It looks like somebody just took a dump. This looks like dinosaur poop. Yep. What is this baby? Renemus. What is this? Let me see. It's only worth 22.4 million, but it's something new. I never have this before. I never scanned this one before. This is totally new. I've never seen this one before. No. Aren't you going exploring with your fleet carrier? That's the only way I'd go out exploring, that's for sure. Yeah, you don't need an AFMU, man, if you do that. Yeah. Yeah, this is a weird looking Tectonicus. It really is weird. Look at this. It looks like a dinosaur track. See that? Like the opposite of a dinosaur track. Maybe they're using it from the Jurassic. Look. Look how it looks. And this is a Tectonicus. I've never seen this one before. This is definitely brand new. Why? Why have a 7A Olympic controller? He's going exploring. He doesn't need any data. He doesn't need anything. He just needs something to collect. Like no, the repair limpet. That's it. Like a 3 or a 2. A 3 multi limpet controller gets you 4 limpets. That's enough to repair. That's enough to repair, Tom. Alright. Are you putting are you putting a nomad in there? Are you using the nomad? I should think so. Don't forget, you're gonna need 2 bays. You're gonna need 2 of them for the Rhino also. If you can use the Rhino. Look at this thing. What a weird looking thing. Look how they look. They'll have that a week before launch. They want to launch it at the end of August so they can could hit their numbers in September. So their balance sheet will look good. Because that other dinosaur game came out this summer. So I'm sure they're taking a hit on sales in Steam and other places. Anyway. Not.
Landing gear retracted.
No, I didn't. No, but it's expected, dude. Do you really think DEI and wokeism is gonna do good in gaming? How many girls actually play besides Victoria that I know comes to this channel? Everybody that comes to this channel is a boy. How many of these boys like to hear the fucking crap, the DEI crap and the woke crap? Nobody. So it was inevitable. It was inevitable going to happen. You're killing your market. You're changing the game to suit what you like. Okay, but you're killing the market, just like Bud Light did. Bud Light. That's the perfect example. How many they lost billions, dude. Bud Light lost billions. Okay, keep your wokeism. Keep your philosophy to yourself. Take it home. Wrap yourself up in a blanket and feel all calm and cozy with the billions that you're making from your game. But you don't have to share your wokeism and your philosophy with everybody in the world. Just like I'm a Gen Xer. I don't give a shit whether you're fucking bi or you're uni or whatever the hell you want to call. You want to call yourself a unicorn? Call yourself a unicorn. I don't give a shit. But you don't have to tell me about it. I don't care. Do your job. Shut up. Go home and enjoy the paycheck. That's all you have to do. They don't have to do anything else. Right? One time I was with my wife. We're looking at houses. So we walk up to this house. And it was really nice. About 520,000. Okay? Really nice house. Big. 3 levels. You know, the basement was unfinished. But I wanted an unfinished basement because I wanted to build like a small little gym. So we walk out. We're looking around the neighborhood. It's nice and clean. And this guy comes from next door. And the only way I can describe it is he's a bear. He's gay. But he's like he's like a bear. That's what they call them, bear. They're hairy, they're big. Anyway, so he says to me, "Oh, do you like the place?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, we like the place." And said, I said, "Your neighbors next door, they're gay. Tom and whatever." He said, "Tom and somebody." I said, "Tom and somebody, they're gay." I said, "Oh, okay." And I'm gay too. And is that gonna bother you by moving here? I'm like, no. Why should it bother me? Why do I give a shit? You see, that's the point. This man, who was definitely younger than me, he had to tell me that he's gay. He had to show off and say, "I'm gay." I said, "Do I have a fucking t-shirt that says I'm heterosexual? Do I walk around and say, 'Hey, I'm fucking heterosexual. I like women'? Okay? No, I don't. It doesn't fucking matter. That's your own private business, what you do, what you take home. Take it home with you, close the door, and do whatever you want to dance around your living room in a small little tutu, ballerina tutu. Feel free to do that. But I don't need to know that about your life, okay?" So that's the problem with all this wokeism. They had to instill into the game because this is what they believe. This is their activism part of them. They had to be activists, right? They have to be activists. So now they're failing. Now they're gonna fail. They're gonna fail. They're gonna get thrown out of the company. They're gonna lose their jobs, and they're gonna sit there for 2 years collecting unemployment, wondering what the fuck they did wrong. No one's gonna tell them that they just should get their fucking mouth shut and did their jobs. Okay? That's it. That's the plain truth. Be whatever the fuck you want to be, but just shut the fuck up. Go home. Do whatever you want at home. You want to run around with butt plugs? Run around with butt plugs. Doesn't matter. But just shut the fuck up. Okay? You know? If you're a good coder, you know, that's the thing. These guys might be really good. Okay? But they let their woke shit take over, and now they're gonna be marked forever. No one's gonna fucking hire them. That's the truth.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan.
Okay, bacterium. All right, what kind of bacterium does this place have? Doesn't tell you. Don't care. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's go home and cash in and see how much we didn't make too much, right? We didn't make too much, and I'm not cashing in. I'm gonna cash into my fleet carrier, squadron carrier. So I'm gonna earn less on the actual exploration data. Doesn't matter to me. I was looking actually for systems, right? I was looking for systems.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Anyway, sorry for the rant, guys. That's the truth. The industry is on the uproar right now. Everybody. DDI is over. The wokeism is over. And if you just so happen to be part of that crowd, and now you're in trouble, because your boss, who's sitting on the board of directors, he wants to see results, and he doesn't want to see negative cash flow. He doesn't want to see 2 years of development go down the toilet. Because the NPC says to another NPC, yeah, I'm... What did he say? I'm gender neutral. I'm what does he say? I'm non-binary. He says it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be a fantasy role-playing game in some kind of other planet somewhere. So they got nine binary in that planet too. And then the NPC is a girl, says, "Are you gonna have sex with me now?" Says, "I think I am." I'm like, what? What the hell did they put in this game? No wonder they're getting canned. Seriously, dude. Anyway, so it's bound to happen.
Thank you for visiting
It was
us,
bound to
Colonia.
happen.
We hope you find what you're looking for.
You know, what can you do?
You unscripted, move directly to your learning pad. Docking
I
requires
said this 2 years ago. I was telling my friends, this shit's gonna end. And they're going, oh no, it's a big movement. DEI, wokeism. No, it's gonna end soon. You'll see. And now, I say the same thing when it comes to AI. It's gonna end soon.
Lighting gear deployed.
It's gonna end. It's already starting to end. Construction ceased in several locations. Like the one in Texas, they shut it. They postponed it because it's gonna have too much stress on the grid. Let's see what we made.
Contact confirmed. Commence shutdown.
Let's see what we made. So we got a universal cartographer. This is on my squadron carrier, so I'm gonna earn less. But that's okay. 17 million. That's not too bad. I probably would have made more, but it's not too bad, right? And what does she say that I got? 27 million off the exobiology. Let me see if those different ones were the crazy looking ones were new. If they gave me something for that. But this is on my squadron carrier, so I don't know if they'll give me a bonus for that. Do you know, Kix? Did they give you a bonus for that or no? If it's a brand new...
No gravity. Magnetic contact
Yeah.
active.
So, I don't know. I was supposed to leave Sunday night Eastern Standard Time. Go back to the bubble, but the Queen of Galnet came out and said, "Stay! Stay!" So, sorry, dude. So, I don't know. So, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Can I be of his... a fellow in... Well, let's see what you've got for us.
Yeah. 27 million. Nothing new.
Can I help you with anything else?
AI is running
Krista
things now.
thanks you for your contribution.
AI is running things.
I will get some sleep soon.
Okay, guys. I think that's it for me. Stay frosty, fly dangerously, and chew big red. 07 Commanders. Love you all. See you next time.